Right, so we're at the Skoda stall at the 2020 Indian Auto Expo, and behind me is a Skoda Superb. And every car here, every car at the stall has an update, has a new engine, has something new. But that's not the Skoda Superb we've come here to see, that's the first generation, but it's this one. This is the updated or the facelift Skoda Superb. Of course, very subtle updates, LED headlamps, slightly different grille, slightly more aggressive front bumper. It's all very subtle, very typically Skoda in terms of a midlife update. But it's what makes the car look a lot nicer. The big update, though, of course, is under that bonnet. There is no diesel anymore. There's going to be a petrol engine, a 2-liter petrol engine, turbocharged TSI, of course, 190 horsepower. So that's the big difference in this Superb. A couple of changes, of course, in the front, as I mentioned. There are a couple of changes at the rear. There are also some other updates on the Superb, which include, of course, the new 19-inch wheels that look rather nice in silver. But overall, the car, with those small, tiny improvements, looks much nicer, much more sort of angular, much more purposeful. That said, that's not the only Skoda Superb that we have here. There's also a Sportline. Now, Sportline has been quite popular with certain audiences, especially with the Nardo grey or the steel grey color that Skoda has been offering. This time around, they've gone a little more bold. They've gone all red. This looks nice. As a luxury sedan, this does look quite cool. Of course, you've got a blacked out grille, so even more sportier. You've got a two-tone set of 19-inch wheels that look rather cool. And you've got that Alcantara seat on the inside, very similar to what the Octavia RS gets. Now, that is definitely something that a lot of people will look forward to because it does improve that interior rather quite a bit. And of course, you also get all this carbon fiber. Just like the standard car, this one will also get the 2-liter petrol engine with the DSG gearbox, and it will again make 190 horsepower with a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour and a 0 to 100 claimed time of 8.3 seconds. So overall, a rather sporty car, which matches the sporty look of the car that Skoda have now given to it. All right, then moving to the KODIAQ. Now, this, of course, is the top spec version, the Laura and Clement, which is the fully loaded package. Now, the big update in this car, again, like a lot of cars at the VW stand, is the fact that it will not have a diesel anymore. Now, it is a big, full-size SUV. The fact that it doesn't have a diesel might be a problem to some, but it's been replaced by that 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine, now making 190 horsepower, which solves a big problem in the KODIAQ, because the KODIAQ, a lot of people did complain, wasn't quick enough, wasn't too sprightly to drive, it wasn't as much fun. So this engine should actually solve that. Now, it's of course the same DSG, 7-speed DSG that you get. So as a matter of comfort and performance, it's a better package put together, especially with BS6 coming on and the diesels being outdated now. All right, moving on to a car that a lot of you people have been asking about, a lot of you people have been talking about, and it's a generally popular car amongst a lot of enthusiasts and non-enthusiasts alike. It's, of course, the Octavia RS. Now, this is the RS245. 245 in that name denotes the amount of power it makes, 15 horsepower more than the last generation. Now, only 200 units will be brought to India. It's been launched already at a price of 36 lakhs ex-showroom, and the bookings will start on March the 1st. They will only be online, and just 200 units, as I mentioned earlier. So if you want one, fastest fingers first. Now, updates, of course, include the more powerful engine. The big other update is the set of wheels that they've been put on the car, a set of 18-inch wheels that are bigger than the 17s that were earlier, and this was a popular option for an upgrade for a lot of Octavia RS owners. And of course, moving to the interior, you have that all-digital instrument cluster now, another option that a lot of people wanted in the older Octavia, but retrofitment was difficult and not a lot of people ended up doing it. This one comes with its standard. Other updates include the red brake calipers that are sort of specific to the 245, and this little black spoiler, which adds a little bit of, well, a little bit of sportiness. I think it looks quite neat, it looks quite clean. Otherwise, the Octavia RS, a bit of a cult car already, and with the new 245, especially with the fact that it's a limited edition model, it will become a very popular car in the future too. Right, moving from the Octavia RS behind us in lovely shade of blue to a very cool shade of red on the Skoda Rapid. Now, this of course is the Montecarlo edition, so you get the black sort of accent pieces, the black roof, the black mirror, the black spoiler, and you get a set of bigger wheels, 17-inch wheels. One of the first cars in its class to get 17-inch wheels. But the big update again, no more diesel, just a petrol engine, but not the 1.6 anymore. It's the 1-liter TSI making 110 horsepower, and of course you get the option of a manual or an automatic. That said, there's one more car that I want to show you. It's the Rapid. It's the same Rapid, the same engine, but it looks quite cool. Follow me. Now this car in its form right here, of course, isn't going to make it to production because it's matte black and with some red accent pieces, but the wheels look really cool and the car looks quite cool. It's like a contrast, like an opposite of the Montecarlo. I particularly like the way it looks, and I know it's not going to make it to production. I know matte colors are very, very difficult to maintain on cars in India, but I just thought I'd pull this out because it does appeal to me personally.